loves, hi my darlings, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another this is the first, actually, let me get comfortable. This is a first girl chat, something. By the way, I'm having water because I had the worst woo! This is why I need to drink alcohol. But anyway, I had the worst headache earlier, so I took some grandpa, and I'm so upset at how fast grandpa works. Like, I feel like we're not even supposed to be drinking it because of how quick it works. But I'm gonna try not to touch my hair because I know you guys get agitated when I do that, but it's who I am. Okay, it's who I am. But anyway, hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I haven't done a sit down in a minute. I absolutely missed you guys. Also, I'm moving around the house and I finally found a spot for our sit downs. Since I'm going to be here for a minute, I finally found a spot for our sit downs, and I feel like this is cute. I put a little something there. I actually didn't put this was there, and then I was like, okay, it looks cute, so let me just move my chair. So but anyway, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another sit down, girl chat, whatever you want to call it. This is my first girl chat actually, but I was just like, okay, let me do one because I feel like I haven't spoken to you guys in a minute. Yeah, so I was just, let me just do a girl chat where we'll talk about everything that is related to girls and stuff. But I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are great. If you are new here, hi, my name is Xoli. If you are a returning subscriber, hi darling, and welcome back home. With that being said, I don't know if you guys want a what is it, an introduction to what a girl chat is, but a girl chat is everything relationship related. I feel like this is the type of conversations you have with your friends, but I'm also doing this because some of us, and by us I mean I'm generalizing everything, can't have such conversation with our friends because some of our friends are very judgmental. So you asked auntie darling and I delivered. Okay, so I'm not even gonna waste time. I'm not even gonna, you get me, I'm just gonna jump straight into anyone. I'm just gonna say any, many, money, more. I don't know how many I'm gonna answer. It'll go according to how we feeling. Okay, how we feeling. But by the way, disclaimer, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a relationship whatever advisor, whatever you want to call it. Please don't come for me telling me that, yeah, I'm advising people to do 1 2 3. No babe, this is, I always say I'm talking from a personal standpoint because I never want anybody to feel some type of way about what I say, about what I do, or whatever, anything like that. So these are things that people, or rather my darlings, sent to me, and I'm reading them because they gave me their consent to read it. Okay, so let's just start there. I don't want people to come for me for no particular reason. So okay, I think I like this spot. This is it. We have found the one, not two, but the one. Okay, but anyway, let's get straight into it, right? Okay, so the first one is how to get over a guy. You have to go and get under one. I'm joking, but I just feel like, okay, personally, from how I got over, like maybe get over my relationship or an ex or a guy that I was talking to, I keep it moving. I think this is why you should have more than one person that you talk to until you actually like this person, you get me? But also just keep, I don't know, keep some form of contact until you actually see that, okay, this is serious, and then you can be like, okay, I'm not going to talk to other people because this is getting serious with this person, so let me just leave. But my friends would say always have hoes, but I don't think, like, guys, let me tell you, in as much as I'm this hardcore or whatever you want to call it, or I have niggas or whatever people want to call it, if I'm talking to one person, my main focus is going to be on that person, especially if I like them. Do you get what I'm saying? So sorry, but I have to touch my hair. Let's just start there. But if I'm talking to one person, that's my main focus, right? And I'm not going to talk to any other person but him. So if anything had to happen in a situation where we stop talking, or I'm with somebody and we break up, I literally keep it moving so quickly. That's so wild. Like, because I just don't want to sit and dwell over a breakup or whatever, or a failed talking stage. You get what I'm saying? So I think keep it moving. Like, we are very young to be dwelling over people, especially men who didn't make the cut. So just keep it moving. talk to the next person. I'm almost certain there's people that you talk to in your phone or whatever like that. If this person starts acting up, talk to the person that you were talking to before and be like, hey, I missed you. Be toxic. I'm joking, don't be toxic. But I just think we're young and we can have 2 people or 3 people that we're talking to, and if it doesn't work with this one, this advice is for people that are in the talking stage. I'll get to the relationship one. If you're in the talking stage, you should have more than like maybe 2 or 3 people that you talk to. If it doesn't work with this one, you have this one to talk to. If it doesn't work with this one, you have this one to talk to. So you don't get, you get me, you don't get sad over that person that has stopped talking to you because you have other people that you're talking to. And when it comes to relationships, personally for me, I just keep it moving, because I just feel like there's no way I'm going to dwell over somebody or something, especially if I can't change the situation. If we ended terms in a sense of we're not talking anymore and you dumped me or I dumped you, or we just decided that it's not going to work, let's just keep it moving. Talk to the next person. I'm almost certain there's a person that likes you out there, so go to that person and start talking to them. But also sometimes just be by yourself. I've not that I've learned, but I've seen that when you're not looking for it, that's when it actually comes. That is so wild, because that's when it actually comes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, currently with me, I was in a point in my life where I think I'm gonna do a life update video and you guys gonna understand the whole thing or whatever I'm saying. But I was at a point in my life where I'm not looking for anything, and I don't want to be in anything. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to be in a space where I'm with somebody because I love being single, or I loved being single, until this person came along and we started talking. I was just like, okay, cool, I like them. And if it so gets to the stage where I want to be with them, then so be it. But I wasn't actively looking like before, because I think before I was actively looking because I had just come out of something and I didn't want to be alone, because I was used to a particular lifestyle of talking to somebody every day, in the morning, during the day, or when I go to bed. Do you get what I'm saying? So it was really, really hard for me to just leave that part and just go on. It wasn't really hard, rather. It was easy because there are other people that I'm talking to. Sorry, not sorry. But if you're in a relationship and you guys just end things, it's hard, but also you get me, just have to keep it moving. So sometimes you need to just slow down and just focus on yourself until it actually comes. Like, don't go looking for love, let love find you type of situation. You get me? So that's how I get over a guy. I take myself out on dates. I keep myself busy, I think, rather. But with me, genuinely, I'll work my butt off just so I can get over somebody or get over something that I feel like is not going to come back. You get me? So just do things that make you happy so that you can forget that person and just move on with your life. Do you get me? So the next one is, we cheated on each other multiple times. We forgave, but I don't trust ourselves. I don't care what anybody says. If you cheat on me, I am out. If you did cheat on me, I'm out. Sorry, I'm out. I'm not even gonna compromise. And my thing is, guys, I always say this, in relationships, communication is key. If you don't like something that I'm doing, let me know. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like, okay, with men cheat because they want to have sex. Men cheat with their eyes. Men cheat because they want to have sex. There's no way men are going to cheat and have a whole other relationship outside of house. Men cheat because they want to have sex. Men cheat because they fulfill their fantasies. Obviously, if you want to cheat with them, it's fine. Completely up to you, my doll. I mean, we've all been with somebody who you knew that was with. You get me? So it's your choice to be with them, right? Sharp. But men cheat with their eyes. Women cheat because we're emotional beings. Like, we cheat because we want somebody to, you want to feel wanted. You want to feel like somebody's all about you. You want to have attention. You want to have this, you want to have that. But you're not getting it at home. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you're not getting it at home, the first thing I think personally I would do is just sit down and be like, okay, listen, you're doing 1, 2, 3 wrong, and we can rectify it. If we can't rectify it, then let's go our separate ways. Guys, as much as, like I said, I appear as this hardcore whatever, I will cheat on you if you cheat on me, I can't do that. Funny enough, I cannot cheat. I'm gonna get caught so quickly. Because first of all, I'm gonna call you by that person's name. Or if I'm cheating with you, I'm gonna call you by my partner's name, right? Secondly, I can't lie. One thing about me, I cannot lie. Like, I can't lie. Like, I'll do something, then you ask me, I'll be like, I can't lie. I feel like I'm betraying you to some extent. So I can't do that. So, and thirdly, I feel like giving yourself to two people at the same time is really wild. It is so damn. What if they want you at the same day? What if at 9 o'clock you would see for 11:30 unamandla? Mandla athi hayi man. La ukhona lo bekangenile, and then you just like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it personally. So if you cheat on me, I'm not gonna cheat on you. I'm out. And my thing is, if I forgive a cheater, the thing is, I'm constantly gonna bring it up. Oh, babe, I'm gonna bring it up every day of your life. You're gonna be so mad at me. Norma, I see you look at a pillow some type of way. I'm gonna be like, oh, it reminds you of her. So you see, your life and my life is gonna be miserable because I'm gonna remind you every day of what you did. You get me? So I do not believe that you guys should be together. Don't even forgive him. Just keep it moving, babe. Like, there's plenty of fish in the sea, and as much as there's plenty of fish in the sea, there's sharks in them. There's whales. Just choose the right one, okay? Choose the right fish. That's your fish, okay? That's your fish. Put it in your tank, your aquarium, or whatever. So yeah, I don't think you guys should be together, especially if you guys constantly cheat on each other. That doesn't make sense. Like, there's no trust involved. And also, I'm almost assuming you guys are sleeping with the other person. And woo, there's just so much going on. So don't do it. Don't do it. The next one is, hey, I just wanted to ask, how do you deal with missing an ex that was toxic, low-key struggling? I read somewhere that men aren't necessarily toxic, right? Men give you the bare minimum, and they give you those little crumbs, and those crumbs is what you used to. If you're not used to, or let me just say, if you have never experienced love in the type of way that you want it, nah? And then someone come and they give you these little crumbs, like, and by crumbs I mean he talks to you today, tomorrow he doesn't talk to you. He talks to you once a week. He takes you out to dates on once in a month. You get what I'm saying when I'm saying by crumbs. That little thing that he gives you, that little affection that he gives you is all you know, so you stay because you think you deserve that. Men are not toxic. Men treat you listen, men treat you the way you allow them. Men treat you how you allow them. Men treat you how they see fit, because if they do something once and they see that you allow it, oh babe, oh my god, it's over. It's definitely over. He uyogibela la ayehla hambe ayelela kufanele angene khona phinza buye futhi etela inhloko adogitsa ashaya isibhejane la itula bamshayile manjomani la. So don't allow men to treat you like nonsense. You get what I'm saying? So men are not toxic. So don't ever say that. Men are not toxic, guys. If you think a man is toxic, no, you're the toxic one. Because men will treat you the way. So if you missed an ex and he was toxic like you say he was, I just think do self-introspection and see what are you missing? What was he giving you? Also, why is he your ex? Let's just start there. You guys broke up for a reason. He's your ex for a reason. So, and the fact that you know that he was toxic should tell you something. So do some self-introspection. Why are you missing this person that is so-called toxic, and what was he giving you that you are missing? You get what I'm saying? That you can't give yourself. Like those crumbs, those little crumbs. Focus on those crumbs. Don't let those crumbs deteriorate anything that's going on. I'm telling you. So the next one is, my friends invited me somewhere. Then they said it's cancelled. Next day they went. What? Next day they went. Are they good friends? I think she's saying my friends invited me somewhere. Then they said they canceled, and then they went there with their other friends. Guys, wow. You know when you have plans with your friends and then they cancel on you, and then when you see their snaps, they are out at the same place that they said they canceled, and then when you ask them about them, but in mice, wow. I just open my mouth and say wow. I just say wow, because wow. Like, I just think that's not your friend and they don't want you there. It's the same of those girls who invite particular friends to particular places. Yo, this topic is very, 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 very rough because there's also body type of situation that is involved. There's also, do you have a specific beat involved? Do you have specific clothes? Do you have there's specifications to this type of friendships, okay? If there's those friends that will invite you out because they know that you'll get them bottles, guys, you get me. Once you start feeling like your friends only invite you to certain type of places, just know that that person is not your friend. I am sorry, I go with my friends everywhere, right? But when you just feel like they're picking where and how to place you, I just think that those are not your real friends. I'm sorry, personally, those are not your real friends. So if you didn't call them out, I think it's best you call them out today and say, why did you cancel on me? Only for me to see you with other hands at a place where you said you were not gonna go. You get what I'm saying? So those are not your friends. I'm sorry. Personally, those are not your friends. So yeah, sorry. The next one is, I've been played so much. I have trauma from bad relationships. I'm damaged emotionally. Wow, Ariana, what are you doing here? This is me. This is my life. And this is a very hard topic for me because with my therapist, I'm going to share it with you guys. With my therapist, he said that in as much as to an extent, I believe it, but to a certain extent, I don't believe it. So it's up to you how you take it. So my therapist said that the emotional damage aspect of things has to do with the abandonment of not having a father, because your father's supposed to be your first love and you don't know what it's like being loved by him. With me personally, I have, and it's not trust issues, I have abandonment issues. There we go. I've said it. I have abandonment issues to an extent where if I'm used to something and you don't do it, I just feel like, okay, it's over. It's done. And it's so hard for me because I don't care if it's a talking stage of 3 days. If you don't do something that I'm used to you doing, I will just lose my mind. I also have anxiety to an extent where I'm just like, I overanalyze every single thing. But also you have to realize that you can't live your life like that. Like, you definitely can't. I am learning to let people in, and by people in, I'm saying men. I'm learning to let them, obviously the men that I pick that I want in my life. Like currently right now, there's a man that I've picked that I said, okay, I want him in my life. And in as much as I'm emotionally damaged, I'm going to try and make it work. And I try not to overthink. I try not to think of the worst things because it's so stupid. But like, I'd be sitting and I'd call him and he won't answer his phone. I'd be like, yeah, I wonder wherever he is. He's on top of her. She's moaning right now. Wow. I've already created a scenario in my head and that is what I'm going with. I don't care what anybody said. That is what I'm going with. And when you come back to be like, hey, I was sleeping, I'm not going to believe anything. And it's all, guys, I have stopped talking to multiple macro that I stopped talking to because of one silly thing. Like, I'm always saying to my head, and that time you making yourself a little bit, because you are believing everything that you're doing in your head. Emotional damage is something that you need to look into having a therapist for, because I just feel like it plays a big part in your relationship aspect of things. And you have, to some extent, you have to let your guard down. And I'm saying this because I'm trying to say it to myself as well and believe it. I have to let my guard down, and I have to understand that not every man is trying to come and attack me. Not every man is after my bums. Not every man, well, all of them. Not every guy is after your bums, but also men are just wild, man. And the emotional damage part of it is you won't let your guard down easily, let me tell you that, unless you see somebody to help you with that. Like, you need to know the root of it and work on it. With me, it's abandonment issues from not having a father. That is why, if you've been following me and you're an OG follower, you know the type of situations that I went with guys, and an extent where you give yourself to so many people because you want to fill that void, you want to feel how it's like to be loved. You get what I'm saying? And also, Mina, I don't have that thing. I'm calling, I'm fine. Like, if you do like something small, I'm out. I don't have the patience. But also, sometimes you have to have the patience because we're different as people, and he might do something small and you're already out because you just think like, mm-mm. And I mean, I have this thing where if I feel, or also not even if I feel, I'll think something and I'll drive myself so crazy to an extent where I'm just like, let me leave you first before you leave me so that it hurts less. Do you get me? I'll definitely leave you first before you leave me, and then it hurts less. Like, I remember I was in a talking stage with somebody and then they didn't do anything. He just didn't answer his phone. I made up a whole story in my head and I was just like, that is the story. And I went with it. Like, I'm almost certain I would be married right now with the love of my life, but I'm hoping this one, because I'm exhausted. Wow. I wake up in the morning and I say, wow, I'm exhausted. But driving myself, thinking and driving myself, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. So I'm grateful that I had the experience of having a therapist so that I can know what the root cause was, because you can't be going lamhlabeni not knowing what is wrong and where is it coming from. You get what I'm saying? So emotional damage is a real thing. It definitely is a real thing, and I hope one day you get over it. I'm still learning how to get over it, but thank God I am currently in a situation where this person is patient with me. I had an anxiety attack 2 days ago. Oh wow, I had the biggest anxiety attack. I went off at him because I felt like he was speaking to me in a particular tone. I felt like he was giving me one-word answers. What? You're gonna go off at somebody for giving you one-word answers? What nonsense is that? And that time he was like, I swear to God, I was crying. And mind you, we are still talking. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Like, I think after I sent him that message, I was just like, okay, it's over, it's done, fine, I'll move on. At least I ended things first before he ends things with me. And he was like, no, that's not how it works. I'm here, I'm chilling, and we're gonna talk about it. And we talked about it, and I was like, wow, for the first time in I don't know how long, it feels good to have somebody say, let's talk about it, instead of somebody say, it's fine, yes, since this is how you feel, sharp. It felt so amazing. I even cried. I was like, okay, somebody likes me enough to be like, let's talk about it. And we talked about it. And I was shocked. And I was super grateful for that. So not all of them are bad. Some of them are bad, but not all of them are bad. So you need to find the root cause, like I said, of what's happening. And maybe you work on it after you found out, okay, this is what I need to work on. You get me? Okay, the next one is how do you break up with someone you're still in love with? Sometimes we are not good for each other, guys. Let's just start there. Sometimes we are so bad for each other to an extent where we hurt each other, we damage each other, and you just have to sit down and have that conversation with yourself and with your partner that, listen, in as much as we love each other, in as much as we want to be with each other, it's not working. I've had that conversation with somebody. It's so wild. I had a conversation with one of my exes, and I was like, listen, I love you, you love me, but it's not going to work. There was too many differences. Also, the differences were all on his side instead of mine. So I was just like, it's not going to work. So it's definitely possible for you to break up with somebody that you love because it's not working. And you know that thing, the love, what is it? Right time, wrong place, something like that. But you can love each other, but it's not the right time. And there's too many differences involved, and you guys just have to go your separate ways. And I think that's when the friendship thing aspect starts. And some people end up being together again because they feel like they've finally worked on what you both didn't like, and now you come back to be like, okay, let's try again, because now we both know what we don't like or what we do like on each other. So that's how I think you guys need to do things. The next one is wow, I've been talking to this guy for 2 days and already he wants us to go to Thailand. It is so wild. You know what is wild is this thing can either go left or it can go right. That's the thing. It's always 50-50. With me, guys, I'm a risk taker. One thing about me, I'll take the risk. Like, mom, you'll meet me to the ecstasy, you'll say let's go to Thailand. I'll be like, let's go to her. I just think I have your information. I'll send it to my friends. I'll send it to whoever that needs to know who I'm with, where, what. You get what I'm saying? So if you're trying to kill me, if you're a serial killer, you can be patient and kill me in a year. You can kill me in 2 days. You get what I'm saying? So you'll never know these things, dog. Like, you'll never know these things. So I definitely would go. Personally, I would go. As long as the people that are close to me know where I am and who I'm with, I'll feel a bit safe. But like I said, guys, if he's a serial killer, he can wait 90 days. He can wait 100 days. He can wait a year. And he'll kill you. Like, so be careful in a sense of send the necessary information, like I say, to whoever needs to know it. But also, hey, you only live once, dog. You only live once. Personally, I would go. I would take the first flight out. I would go. How far into a relationship does one let go of their sneaky links? Immediately, indefinitely. When the guy that you're talking to just utter the words, I want you to be my girlfriend. Guys, also please, if you are talking to somebody and they don't ask you to be their girlfriend, you're not their girlfriend. Me personally, you need to ask me to be a woman, or else I don't want to come here and assume that I'm in a relationship, or like we vibing with whose vagina? What? A vibe in my vagina? That's not a vibe. No, doll, that's not a vibe. So I need to know, are we dating or are we not dating? So that if we're not dating, then I know what to do with myself. And then if we're dating, then I know that I need to be seeing one person. So you need to know where you stand with your person before you can drop your hopes. Personally, okay? If I don't know where I stand with you, I'm not dropping my hose. I'm definitely not dropping my hose. I can't. The next one is, what's your take on unexpected friendship breakouts and how do you deal? I'm one person who communicates. I'll first ask what's the problem. If we can't solve it, then it's cool, sharp. Guys, relationships are like friendships. We're gonna have arguments. We're gonna talk. We're gonna fight. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. But I also need to know what's the root cause of it. If we're gonna work through it, then fine, sharp, let's work through it. But if we're not gonna work through it, then let's leave it. Because sometimes I just feel like we force things and it's not working out. It's definitely not working out. So if it's working, like I said, let's work on it as friends. Show me what's happening. Friend, I didn't like when you did 1, 2, 3. I didn't like when you said 1, 2, 3. And you would appreciate it if that person didn't do that thing again. You get what I'm saying? You'd appreciate it if that person respected you enough to be like, okay, I really didn't like it when I said 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to say it again. I'm not going to do it again. You get what I'm saying? So change behavior, basically. So friendship breakups are so painful. I feel like friendship breakups are worse than when you break up with your boyfriend. Like, your friends know everything about you. So first talk through it. If you guys can't, then go your separate ways. Also make sure that you don't talk shit about your friend. Like, if they talk shit about you, keep it moving. I feel like when someone goes and bad mouths you, you just know that she was the problem all along. Because even if someone can go and say to your friend, and say to them, oh, you're not friends with Tori anymore. No, we okay. Guys, sometimes you just have to lie to people, like, no, we fine, we good. Don't worry, we good. So once that person starts talking about you, and if you guys have a friendship breakup and that person goes and rambles, be it on social media, be it on any social media platform, that should tell you something. if you just go and start rambling and talking about things that you should know that who's the problem, okay? So I don't do that. The next one is, how would you define friendship? Friendship is love. Friendship is being there for your friends. Friendship is celebrating your friends. Friendship is being able to be safe with your friends. For me personally, like, I've seen my friends when my mom was sick currently. Wow. Sammy and Adelaide would call me at 12 a.m. and pray with me. My friends would call me in the morning, how's your mom, how's she doing? Immediately. Sometimes I wouldn't even pick up my phone because they'd call me and my mom is still in the same situation, and now I just feel like you're being a burden to these people constantly asking you what's this, what's that. So I just think friendship is love. Friendship, guys, there's nothing as amazing as friendship. Like, I love my friends so much, and I'm so grateful that there's an addition to my friends, like 2 more people have been added to the circle that I call my not sisterhood. Is it a sisterhood? But even if whatever, if it's a sisterhood, then fine. But I just appreciate the fact that there's 2 more people that have been added to my life, and I'm eternally grateful for them, because I think every time there's a new friendship in your life, it redefines what friendship is all over again, because this person comes with new qualities and you're just like, wow, this person loves me like this. So friendship to me is love. Friendship is patience. Friendship is fights. One thing about me, I fight with my friends. Friendship is just being there for each other. If there's one thing that I'd want my friends to be there for me, if there's one thing that I want my friends to do for me, is to be there for me. I don't have a big family, and I don't have a close relationship with my siblings, or my cousins or anything like that. Like, I don't care. It's fine. But I mean, when you have your friends, in as much as whoever will say, yeah, family is important, sometimes actually family is not important, because family members will mess you over and expect you to be okay just because they're family. No, ma'am. One thing about me, I will cancel you and you will be gone for good, and I won't even think about rekindling anything that ties us together as a family. So friendship is everything to me, and like I said, I'm eternally grateful for the people that are currently in my life, because they're doing the absolute most, let me tell you. Okay. Girl, the next one is, girl, I met this guy on Insta and I like him. He told me he has a goal, but it's complicated. When there's another party involved, babe, just know that he's not going anywhere. Like, that other person is not going anywhere. And like I said, guys, Mine, you can't come to me and tell me let's vibe. I don't do vibes. I have friends to do vibes with. Oh, babe, vibes with whose vagina? Once again, I repeat myself, vibes with whose vagina? I do not vibe when it comes to my body. No, I'm not gonna do it. And obviously men will lie and be like, I like you, I want us to be together, I want you to be my babe, I want you to be my love. That time he's lying, it's just after bams. But in your heart of hearts, at the end of the day, you are a true person. And if he lies, sharp, it's fine, dog. So like, you love someone gilling, you talk to someone gilling, you go to a date with someone guilt. So life is about gilling, but you can't be just, you get me? So boys will always gill you. Like, one thing about boys, they will gill you. You will be guilt until you can't gill anymore. Life is just about gilling. So don't just also now put yourself in a position where you will be just guilt for no reason. No, babe. Like, if someone comes to you and says, I have a babe, balega. Nothing like vibing with your private parts. I hate it so much. Unless it's at my own will. Like, maybe say I haven't had like sex in like months, and I say, hey, and you're like, hi, and I'm like, what's happening? Do you get me? But don't come here and tell me I have a girlfriend, it's complicated, but you want to see me? No, doll. I don't do that. I don't do any type of complications. I don't do that. So no. The next one is, how do you learn to be alone single? She wrote it in inverted commas. Without feeling lonely. yo, babe, how I did it, right? How I did it. I was single and I had do I call it an opportunity? No, I was single and I had the privilege to talk to whoever I wanted, to mingle with whoever I wanted, to kiss with whoever I wanted. So I feel like I had power when I was single. So I can do whatever the hell I want to. Why don't enjoy that particular moment in your life? I feel like, especially if you come out of a relationship, you want it so bad that you're yearning for it to an extent where you're just like, oh my God, I need to be with somebody or some. No, babe. I think when you're single, that's when you should be enjoying your life so much and not caring. Like I said, I've been single for, how long has it been now? Yo, it's been a minute I've been single. The last time I actually told somebody that I loved them was 2 years ago. When was my 25th birthday? Yeah, 25, 26, 20, 27. I'm turning 28 now. Yeah. I've been single for close to 2 years now. Oh, wow. I say wow. Obviously, you guys know that I've been mentioning here and there that I'm talking to who, hey, but it never goes anywhere because I find out some shit that I don't like and I keep it moving. So, yeah. Wow. And in that space of the 2 years, yes, I was talking to people. Yes, I was doing whatever. But also, I just enjoyed being single. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could do whatever I want, whenever I want. And I didn't feel lonely. And we different as people. Meaning, with me being single was a time for me to find myself and not look for it. Like I said, I didn't go looking for it. It eventually came to me like it is now. So being single just taught me to love myself even more. Like, I'm obsessed with myself. And also, it teaches you that don't settle for anything less. Because I just feel like when you're single, you need to give yourself a lot of things. Buy yourself flowers, take yourself out on dates, make yourself feel good. You get what I'm saying? So that when it comes and it's not what you are used to, you don't settle for anything less than that. You don't settle for anything less than that. It comes and it adds, it has to be more, or you're just wasting my time. Do you get what I'm saying? So being single should be a time where you self-introspect. Should be a time where you learn more about yourself, more about your body, pleasure yourself, play with yourself, know that this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is how I like to speak, this is how I like to be kissed, this is how I like to be talked to, this is how I like to be gifted or whatever. I don't know. Do things for yourself so much that you know that this is what I give to myself. You know that this is what I love. You know that this is what I like. And if someone comes with less than that, you're just like, I'm not taking anything less than what I give to myself. Like I said, guys, if a man comes into your life, obviously it's to add. I'm not saying now a man must come to your life. He didn't find you now. We got D. Now you were trying really. No. He must find you somewhere so that when he comes, he adds. Like when he knows that you buy yourself flowers every Sunday. And I think with this flower thing, I've learned that, honestly, it's not like I want flowers every week. Like, flowers should be, for me, personally, let me say that before, let's start there. For me, I just feel like flowers should be a once-in-a-while type of thing. Because it's just a reminder that, hey, I know you like flowers, so I got them for you. Do you get what I'm saying? It shouldn't, for me, personally, I wouldn't want to get flowers every week. I'd scream. I'd scream. Having you with me, having you touch me, I'm very affectionate. Oh, babe, I'm big on affection. I am so big on intimacy. I'm so big on just being with my partner, PDA. Those are all my flowers, let me tell you. And with the money you sent into my account for me to buy the flowers. Those are my flowers. So when I get them, it's so cute. Like, oh, you thought of me. So when I get them every week, I'm just like, hey, every week it's you and these damn flowers. No, like flowers should be a maybe once in a month or 2 months type of situation. Like, they're cute, yeah, but some women want flowers every week. Entirely up to you. Perfect. I want them once a month. Like, I can't take it. I can't take it. So yeah, I sidetracked there, but I definitely sidetracked, but we back. Okay, the next one is I'm in a relationship, but I'm there physically emotionally and mentally. I took my L. What does this mean? I'm in a relationship, but I'm there physically, emotionally and mentally. Oh, sorry, she put in. Oh, okay. I'm in a relationship, but I'm there physically, emotionally and mentally. I took my L. You guys, there's nothing like being in a relationship and you don't love this person, and the thing is you feel sorry for them. That's why you're in a relationship. Or I would rather die. I would scream. I think this is when it comes to married people that are in, like, they're in the marriage. Sorry, they're in the marriage, but they can't leave because they're married in community of property. And now they're just like, fuck, this person's gonna take 50% of everything that I've worked for. Now you have to stay and be with this person. And Sahlugani, like, it's so wild. It's definitely so wild. Okay, the next one is what do you regret sharing on social media? Everything. Funny enough, every single goddamn thing. No, actually, not everything. Let me not lie, not everything. But why are we talking about me? Why are we talking about me? This is about you. But I think I'm gonna advise you guys because obviously I'm in the social media space and I'm in the. So when or if you decide that you ever want to be in the YouTube space, in the social media space, in the creative content space, whatever you want to call it, just social media, make sure that from the get-go you share with people what you want to share with them. Mina, let me tell you the truth, ne? And I think some people will finally lay this to rest. I did the whole story times because from what I watched, from doing my research on social media, on especially YouTube, that was what was very popular at that time, especially with what I was watching. Also, you need to realize that that was the time also we were in a pandemic. We were not going anywhere. I started my channel when we were in a pandemic. No, I started posting, sorry, because my channel has been here for like 4 years. I started posting when we were in a pandemic. So there was nothing for me to do, literally nothing for me to do. But that's why there was a lot of makeup videos, a lot of hair videos, and not a lot of story time. I only did like one was the my friend took my boyfriend. The second one was the threesome. The third one was the what was it? I don't even remember. But I think I did like 3 story times. And then after that I was like, I actually don't want to do this anymore. Because I think that's when people started getting too familiar, and also people started asking them for more, and then that's when I stopped. I was like, I do not want people to know everything that has happened in my life. You get what I'm saying? Story times are cute, like you can do whatever story times that you want, or you can do whatever that you want, but make sure that it's going to be something that's persistent, something that is constant. And what's this? And do not let, I think with social media, don't let people in too much in your personal life. Don't let people too much into your personal space. Like there's a specific YouTuber that I watch. Her name is Tasha Washa. I watch Tasha Washa religiously. I don't know who she's dating. I don't know where she stays. I don't know what car she drives. What else do I know? I watch Tasha, but I know nothing about her. Does that make sense to you? You watch somebody guys, Tasha will release a video. I'll watch it from start to end, but I still don't know shit about her. Nothing. I only know her friends because she shows them on her YouTube channel. I only know her beauty room. I only know her car seat. I don't know what car she drives, but I watch this person every single damn time. Do you get what I'm saying? So imagine somebody showing you so much but still not showing you shit. Give it to me, inject it in my damn veins. Why didn't I do that from the damn start? You get what I'm saying? So obviously people know the story times, they know the threesomes, of which is fine. We all do threesomes. Please don't sit there and I know you fucking lying. Don't sit there and lie. But we've all done the threesomes and stuff like that. So we've all been there somewhere. Just that I decided to share mine because, like I said, that was the time that it happened, and that was what was popular at that time. And also, we were in a pandemic that I didn't know what to do with myself and my channel. Do you get what I'm saying? But also, I'm so grateful that I started. Had it not been the pandemic, I wouldn't be with 100,000 subscribers today. I wouldn't be where I am today on YouTube, because I would still be working, doing whatever nonsense that I'm doing. So, in as much as this is gonna sound bad, I am happy that the pandemic happened. Well, not happy that the pandemic happened, but the pandemic brought some good to my life. So yeah, I'm not happy that it happened, because wow, a lot of people lost their lives. I lost 2 people in my life. My mom had COVID, and it was so bad. Imagine having COVID and cancer. You fighting COVID, you go into chemo, ngalana, you have cancer. Oh babe, wow. I just woke up every morning and said wow, because it was a lot, but she made it. Guys, one thing about my mom, she's a fighter. What? I love her so much. But yeah, I don't know, you just have to master the art of sharing but not sharing. I don't know how to. So there's a lot of things that I wish that I didn't share, but we're here now. But I've finally not mastered it, but I think I'm doing better. Like, I'm doing better. I think my sharing but not sharing is me not always constantly posting on Instagram, in as much as I have to post, because obviously I have to get a lot of engagement. At this point, I'm just like, I don't care, dog. Like, whenever I'm somewhere, I'm gonna live in the moment and be in that particular moment. You get what I'm saying? I don't post anymore, so that's fine for me. So to some extent, I feel like I have some bit of control. You get me? So yeah, if, like I said, if you're gonna have YouTube or whatever, just make sure that whatever content that you decide that you're gonna do, make sure that it's throughout. Don't start with something then stop, because people are gonna be like, yeah, you were clickbaiting. Because people are like, yeah, I clickbait them with the stories. Babe, if I clickbait you with the stories, well, you decided to stay, and we're at 100K subscribers now, so it wasn't the stories. It's me. You love me. You love me, don't you? I'm joking, but yeah, it's all me, babe. It's all me. You love me. Don't worry. You love me. You love me. I think the last one I'm gonna take is this one. This one is a bit much, but okay. It's not much, but yeah. My boyfriend wants a threesome. Is it a good idea? I'm having second thoughts now. Babe, I always say this, and I don't care what anybody says. You can view this in whatever way you want to view this. You can take this however you want to take it. I just think when a man wants you guys to have a threesome, he doesn't love you like that. I just think when a nigga wants to have a threesome, I'm sorry. I am sorry, because if I came and I said I want a threesome with another nigga, it would be a completely different story. Oh wow, he would scream, he would kick, he would die, because I wanted a threesome with another nigga. But because we're food, I must say, oh babe, wow, yes, let's do it. No. So I just think when a guy or when your man says to you, let's have a threesome, khona into off. Kukhona into off. Personally, for me, I will never do a threesome with my man. Because if I say for threesome, then fine, oh, doing. So I just think when a nigga wants a threesome, something ain't right. Something ain't right. My fantasies is never. The only fantasy we're gonna live out is the fantasy that you and I have, not with a third party. Never. I would never have a threesome. Ever in my life. Never. My girl says, have you ever had a yeast infection? If so, how did you treat it? I had a yeast no, I had a, what was it? I haven't forgot what it's called, but I had it when I was pregnant. Yeah, I forgot what it was called. Yeah, I had it when I was pregnant, and I had to take pills for it. I think it disappeared after like 10 days. Yeah, I took pills for it. Yo, the pill was so huge. It was this big. It was broke something broke. So my discharge was excessive. Yo, my discharge was a lot. And the funny thing is, it didn't smell. It was just a lot. And I took pills for it, and it was gone. So I think if you have a yeast infection, you should just get it treated. Like, go to a gynecologist or go to a GP. They'll prescribe something for you, and it'll just go away. It'll definitely just go away. Okay, the last one, we done today. How to break down your walls and let love in after getting hurt. I just love when we talk about love and stuff. But to an extent, my doll, the walls have to be taken down. The walls have to be taken down, because I don't think anybody in this world wants to be alone. I don't think anybody in this world wants to die alone. I don't think anybody in this world doesn't want to have a partner. I'm going to make a prime example. My mom is 57 years old, turning 58. Wild, because I'm 27, turning 28. So that's pretty cool. But we have conversations where she's like, she wishes she had, because my mom has been, let me tell you, the last time I saw my mom with a man, I was in grade 9. I remember because I passed for grade 10, and he bought me shoes. He was the first man that bought me high heels. I loved that man so much. And it's so wild how him and my mom are still friends till today. They're really good friends. If I could, he'd be the person that I'd want my mom to marry, but my mom doesn't want to get married. So we were having a conversation with my mom. She's like, I'm turning 58. I've been single for the longest time. But also my mom, so it's another story. I've been single for the longest time. And I'm not going to lie to you, I would love to have, at this point, especially in their lives, and by their lives, I mean like when you're like 58 or something like that, it's no longer about the whole thing of being with somebody, because like I said, I have conversation with my mom, and she said it's not about the whole thing of having sex or intimacy or whatever. She was just like, I just want somebody that I can talk to. I just want somebody that will give me my pills. Like, I just want somebody that's going to be there, man. Like, it doesn't matter anymore what they're there for, like what they're doing physically. I think now it's just them being there emotionally and just having somebody to call your own. Like, being alone is nice. It's okay because you get to do whatever you want to do. But to some extent, because it's so nice looking cute, sending selfies to somebody and they're like, oh, you look cute. And you're just like... Also, like, it's so nice making love to a person that you love. Oh, wow, babe. Oh, and then mid-stroke they tell you I love you. Oh my god. Do you know that's sex with feelings? Wow. There's nothing as amazing like sex with feelings. Oh my god. Wow. It just becomes intense. It's just amazing. So I'd wish it on anybody. So my babe, let me tell you, the walls have to be taken down to some extent, but make sure that you're ready. Don't take down the walls because you are lonely. I think it goes back to me saying the whole emotional damage thing. Make sure that you date yourself first. Someone's like, how do I date myself? How do I tell myself that I love myself? Make sure that you date yourself first, taking yourself out on dates, buying yourself flowers, doing the things that you want a man to do for you, so that when it comes, it's multiplied, and when it comes, you know not to take anything less. You get what I'm saying? So, and then it comes back to this way we say the walls need to be taken down, but not completely all the way down. But then build yourself. Triple story I'm sure la party gune macro, gune game, gune boxer, because I've been building. We triple story lom tangala by the first floor. You get me? So that you can just still see outside. So you can still see outside. Don't build because wakile when I'm tangala when dike peace no babe. So to an extent, I think you should start taking down the walls when you are ready. Don't just take down the walls just because somebody came along and be like, yeah, I like you, and then you just okay, bah, no. Yehlisa nomthangalo ubitela abantu laba bema-cream batohlisa umthangalo ngobona umuntu say I like you, no. Like, take time out, learn to love yourself, and know what you like, know what you don't like, know what you don't even settle. You get what I'm saying? So date yourself first, see what you like, see what you don't like, and when it comes, like I said, make sure that it's always doubled. Don't settle for anything less, because once you settle for anything less, that's when ukugibelala akuwele stuff sesi ahamba khuphuke isihlahla azuba towela la ngani yahlanya wena awuthathi kahle enhloko. So don't let a man kill you. Men will kill you. Don't let a man kill you. Killing is not in your vocabulary. It should never even be in your vocabulary. Don't be killed by men. So yeah, the walls will be taken down, but make sure that it's not for something mediocre or something small. Like, even if it so means that you take this person on a roller coaster, guys, just to see. But at the end of the day, I always say that if you like somebody, personally for me, if I like somebody, I won't do the whole thing of 90 days. Take me on 7 days before I do this. Like, okay, I'm gonna do the whole thing of you ask me to be a woman, and I will be, but don't take me on a roller coaster, and I'll take you on a roller coaster of are you here for a long time or are you here for a good time? You get me? So sometimes the drilling is nice because we am drilling to see where is his head at. So slowly but surely the walls will come down. I mean, if someone is consistent, if someone is making sure that you're okay, if someone is treating you like a queen, the walls will come down. And then Mama Gila, it's still fine. In a particular time or in a moment, you felt something that you haven't felt in a while, and that's okay, and that is fine. In as much as it ended, it's fine. The next thing will come, and when it ends, focus on yourself again until it comes again. I feel like this is what I said, when you go out and look for love, that's when you're gonna get the worst. But when you chill and it finds you ready, because you already know what you want. So when it finds you, it either shapes up or it fucks off, because I'm getting to a situation where I need to know what I want. I need to know what I'm doing, or else this person is not gonna, I'm wasting their time. You get me? So to some extent, the walls have to come down. You have to let love in. You have to welcome it. You have to be okay with the fact that things, they do come, they do end, but that's okay. We move on, and the next person will come, and that person will make me happy. And as much as it ended, I was happy in that particular time. And that's all that matters. Guys, things come and go. People come in our life and then they exit. It's okay. You just have to be okay with the fact that things are not forever. Alright? So just let your guard down. Be happy. Be with the boy. Have fun. Be fun. And it's all gonna work out. If it does, okay. If it doesn't, sharp still. We'll be fine. It's alright. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. But yeah, I have spoken. I'm exhausted. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned or took a few things, because that's what high value women do. Okay. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to 110 something thousand followers. Let's get to 150. Let's get to 200, 300, 350, 60 million new 160 party street badge chicken or beef for what worse. Okay. But with that being said, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. From me, Auntie Darling. Bye, my darlings.
I love the way you pop your top, and how you lose your cool, and how you look at me too, say, wow.